Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. It is 5:56 a.m. It is Wednesday. It is the 1st of March, and yes, this is a loose hamster on top of a cage. I just thought it'd be funny to let him run around on top of his cage while I talked and just pretended that I couldn't see him. He's running around. He's a cute little guy. And I just wanted to have him out because I want to keep showing all my hamsters, the ones I have left, which means I'm going to be showing the same ones a lot, that's fine. I mean, I don't have a whole bunch to show off anymore, but the ones that I do have, they're camera hogs, and that's a good thing. I mean, Bobo, little Bobo Jr., he comes up a lot. And, oh gosh, who's that? Oh, I think that's Pat Nervous. I still have Pat Nervous too. I can't give Pat Nervous away because he bites when he gets scared, and so I can't give him to anybody, because I don't want anyone to get bit. So I've still got Pat, which is okay. It's fine. It's a good thing. Thumbs up on that. I stayed up most of the day yesterday, largely. I woke up at 5:30 yesterday when I made my videos. No, it was 5 o'clock when I woke up. That's right, because it was pain that woke me up. I had my alarm set for 5:30. Couldn't even sleep till then. So you're getting too active. So I was up and I stayed awake with minor drop-offs here and there. But largely I was just awake all day. But last night, 11 o'clock, I was just too tired, couldn't do it. So I went to bed. It eventually it was midnight before I made it to bed and lying down and all that. And then I slept as long as I could before pain woke me up at 2:30. 2.5 hours. I can lie down on a bed for about 2.5, 3 hours before pain wakes me up without medibles or all that. Now, what we're going to be doing today, am I centered properly here? I don't think I am. What we're going to be doing today is going to pick up more oils and such because she has a day off. I don't work. He's looking. So tomorrow, today we're going to be going to pick up more oils and such because we're all out of cannabis oil now. And they use cannabis oil and cannabis as well, though I use it more for physical. She uses it for physical. He uses it a mix of physical and recreational. But you know what? Because it's legal for whatever purpose you want in Washington State, it doesn't matter what the reason is, does it? At all. So, I mean, for me, I have to use cannabis for chronic pain or I would be bedridden. Before I got my channel, I had not been smoking. And it was about, I started smoking using cannabis in July of 2014. So it was July to August, September, October, November, December. I'd been using cannabis for 5 months before I started my channel. Before I did this, before I started using cannabis, I had to walk everywhere with my walker, and it was really slow. I shuffled. I could not write with my hands. In fact, I could not even sign my name in one go. I had to do the first part, stop, initial and first part of my last name, stop, last part of my name, and then stop. And it was horrible. Now, I'm good. I can write, I can do things, and I go on hikes. I don't use my walker. Sometimes I should, especially when my back is really hurting. But, I mean, such is life on that. I mean, I'd be bedridden without it, so thumbs up on that. But we're going to go pick up, once again, forgot to glue my dentures in. Yay. We're going to pick up some stuff like, it's called RSO, Rick Simpson oil. This fellow figured out a way to make really good oil, and so that process, RSO, it's really good stuff to pick up. What I'm going to try doing is, before I go to bed, rub some of that stuff onto my gums so that as I sleep, it gets processed and kills my pain as I'm sleeping. That way I'd be able to sleep longer than 2.5 hours. That'd be nice. So as it is, I'm going to have to take a nap at some point later today. That's just the way it's going to have to be. I'm going to have to start taking naps, or I'm just not going to be able to do it, because I just fall asleep before 11 o'clock at night now, trying to do it all in one big stay awake go. Not quite working. That's okay though. It happens. It happens. So, what happened in my life yesterday beyond pain and agony and misery? Actually, there was very little pain, agony, and misery, but I just thought I'd say it that way. Oh yes, early in the day, we had found out, my mother had called me and said my father had had a heart attack, and that he'd gotten a stent in his heart over the weekend, and he was coming home today. And I had minor freak out for that. My wife learned to be careful how she presented bad information to me, because I tend to freak out and lose it, but not so much anymore because she's not here now, so I don't have anyone to lean against. I gotta be my own rock. But so I wasn't doing that well, which is why I only had 2 videos yesterday. And so I called her up and just found out that he did not have a heart attack. He was having symptoms that was making him feel badly, and had a pre-heart attack condition. And they discovered the pre-heart attack condition. One of his arteries was 95% blocked. Now, he'd had a stroke a couple of years ago, and he's been on a med called Plavix. It's a blood thinner. It works differently from like warfarin and all that. And they figure that was the only thing that had been keeping his artery open as much as it was. So they just went in, put in a stent. Now he's out and he's fine. So I found that out after, and not knowing, and just being freaked out and worried. So it was late in the afternoon when I found out, and it was just, I'd already been exhausted by worry and all that. So I'm very sorry about yesterday. I wish I'd had more videos, but at the same time, that was kind of a out of left field shocker, and I didn't find out what was really going on until late enough in the day. I'd expended enough energy worrying. I didn't have anything left to make videos. Gosh darn it, I gotta remember to glue my dentures in. It's so annoying. Gotta call my denturist again. I think I missed my last appointment for these things. Sabotage myself. Gotta love that. Now, once again, I'm wearing my coat because it's cheaper than turning on electrical heating. This is an older building. The main heat for it is radiant heating in the floors if you're on the second floor, or the ceiling if you're on the first floor. The house was built back in the 70s, so not very efficient, and radiant heating, this has pretty tall ceilings, so it uses electricity to heat the hot water that runs through the pipes. So very inefficient, and heat stays near the ceiling and doesn't come down, and all the heat comes and rests upstairs. We have to be very careful. I was talking with our neighbor the other day. She said that her first month that they were using the radiant heating here, $500 just for electricity. Ouch. So we got to be pretty careful to watch our electrical use. We got to be pretty careful with water, of course. We have to pay for water, and in Shelton, the water use is pretty punitive, so we got to be careful with that. But we're going to be okay. The rent here is not excessive. I mean, I almost could have done it. I mean, I only get like $1,300 in disability, and the rent here is $1,050, and then there's utilities and all that on top of it. So I would have been able to pay for the house and part of the utilities just with my stuff alone. So It's not an excessively expensive house, and that's a good thing. That's all I'm trying to say. So you pay for the trade-offs, and you don't pay for the trade-offs because of the age of the place and the radiant heating and all that. They don't charge an incredible amount for this half of a duplex. Thumbs up on that. Well, then it is a thumbs up on that too. So thumbs up on that. Well, what I'm going to do now is call up the community channel page, fish, moose. Ugh. I'm going to call up the community page on my channel so I can thank 20 to 25 people. Now, I didn't have a chance to check the comments, so anyone who might have asked for a shout out, I hope I catch it for tomorrow. I can't catch it for today, but we'll go from there. Now, again, I'm not thanking anyone for the content of the content, for the content of the comment. I'm just thanking you for leaving the comment. Good comment, bad comment, indifferent comment, it doesn't matter. Just the fact that you left me a comment is what I am thanking you for. Now, no disrespect is intended if I mispronounce your name. I do my best. I'm a native English speaker, and I don't even do very well with native English names. So if it is even slightly less than quote-unquote standard American English names, I'm probably going to stumble, but no disrespect is intended. I'm trying my best. So thumbs up for that. So I'm going to hit show more for a couple pages here, because I don't just want to have a pool of like 7 people to thank 25 people in. So I'm called up quite a few pages there, and then I'm going to go back up to the top and just start at random with excuse me, Christopher Nike. Thank you so very much for the comment. And Alicia Exotic, thank you so much. And Dr. Stuff, thank you so very much for the comments, greatly appreciated. Angels Amnesia, thank you very much, greatly appreciated. Maddie Metz, how about that? Greatly appreciated. Always good to see names that I recognize in the comments. The more you comment, the more I recognize names. The more I recognize names, the more likely my eye is to stop on them when just scanning through here. I don't do it consciously, it's subconscious, but hey, the more often you comment, the more likely you are to actually get a shout out. Magic. And then there is the Gaming Cathedral. Thank you so very much. And then Anthony Python. Thank you so very much for the comments. Greatly appreciated. And Guilherme, Guilherme. Thank you so very much. And I'm so sorry that I mispronounced that because I know I did. But thank you. And Adam Weaver. Thank you very much for the comments. And then there is Gina Dockery. Thank you very, very much. Craig Benj. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Clickety on my mouse wheel. King Kendrick. Thank you very much. Then there's Spoiler. I don't know what this symbol is called. It's not the parentheses, it's the box parentheses on your keyboard, but it's open box parentheses, purged, closed box parentheses. So thank you very much, greatly appreciated. And Dylan Bowers, thank you. And actually this fellow here, I'm glad that I actually caught your name on this one. It's Dylan Klebold. Now, I know the username, Dylan Klebold. He was one of the 2 guys that shot up the school, so nice username. But thank you very much for the comment. Bloody gingers. I gotta glue them in next time. I'm so sorry. And then there is Sam Smith. Thank you very, very much. And Joe the Lost Boy. Thank you. And Jacob Sutton. Thank you very much. Insert witty username 2. Thank you very, very much. And my name is not Taylor Kilgore. That's good to know. It makes me wonder what your name actually is, but it's good to know that it's not Taylor Kilgore. That cuts it out of the possible pool of what your names is. What your names are. What your name is. Good Lord, that was difficult. My apologies. And then there is Ryan Herrera. Thank you very much. And Denzel Nanner, Nanor, thank you so very much. And then, Nihad Ramdedovich, it's NIHADRAMDEDOVIC, and then the C has the accent on it. So I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you very, very much. And then there is Cincinnati Heroes. Thank you very much for the comment. Greatly appreciated. And Grizzly ER. That's where you take your bear if it has a medical emergency. Very, very good. Thank you so very, very much for the comment. I thank each and every one of you so very, very much. A very good thing. You help keep me grounded, get me out of my head and interacting with the rest of the world. So awesome. That's what I needed after the death of my wife. I couldn't get out of my head the first, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, the first 10 months after my wife's death. I almost died because I gave up and was just drifting off into death. I was sitting for 18 hours plus in a chair, not eating, not drinking, just sitting and waiting for the day to be over. Terrified, I grabbed hold of a lifeline to get myself out of my head and interacting with the world again. That was YouTube, and by gum and by golly, you kept me alive. And I love it. Thank you so very, very much. All of my channel here, everything I do for it is a love letter from me to you, and I thank you so very, very much. I'm going to be having the pieces of my heart back up here as soon as I get either shelves or a bookcase, hopefully today. Going to get either shelves or a bookcase from out of storage or purchase, because I got my rooster of Barcelos. I got all sorts of stuff that I want to have out for you people so you can see them. I'm so proud of all of these things that each and every one of you has sent me, and I want to show them off. I wanted to show these things off in the very moment I've gotten them. So thank you very much. Please don't give up on me. It has been, in the past 2 weeks and some, I've gotten like a postcard. So, I mean, it's never going to be like back when it was when the internet spotlight was on me with Reddit. I was getting like, 10, 15 postcards every single day. But before that, I was getting like a postcard every month. And then the spotlight, boom, huge explosion. Now we're back down to normal, where I get like a letter or card every couple of weeks. That's why I don't do the postcards from the Edge separately anymore. I don't have enough. If I waited until I got enough stuff, I do about a postcards from the Edge about every year. So I mix them in with my vlogs here, and I'm going to be doing another one because I got a bunch of stuff that I want to show, but it's not enough to do a whole any more than 5-minute PFTE on. So I'm just going to put them in here. I mean, I don't mind. The fact that people send me anything at all is wonderful, and I can't complain if people don't send me things, because you're under no obligation. It's just, I can't show it off when I don't get anything, and under normal circumstances, I don't get anything. So, and we're back down to normal. Like I said, I'll not visit my post office box for a week, and go up there and nothing. So, situation normal. But if you could check out my links down there, that would be awesome. And if you could toss me a like if you could just toss me a like. I was going to say something else on that, but I forgot how it goes already. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome as well. But only if you're really down for it, because media subscriptions are not needed or wanted. They don't help me, and they certainly don't help you. So hey, you have a great day today. I'm going to have at least one reaction video, at least one game video today. Who knows? Maybe I'll finally figure out my capture card and start capturing off my stuff here. I got my Xbone and my PS4 Pro roll right next to me. Who knows? So you take care. I'll see you in the videos, and that is a very good thing. So take care, my friend.